What is good, y'all? It's your boy Pat the Designer back at it again. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love to another Chicago Bulls watch party. Bulls taking on the Charlotte Hornets here as the game just getting underway. Easy pass down to Miles Bridges for the lay. How y'all feeling today, man? Got a lot to get into. Got a lot to talk about. Having fun. Back at it with the Bulls here. Dropping this down to Herter. Kevin Herter kicking it back up. Vooch coming off a great game, looking like Vooch of old, going right at him. Modest. Can't get that one to go. Tater said, can we talk about Duke losing? Absolutely. Because, wow. Talk about a stretch. Can we talk about Duke losing? Absolutely. By the way, hit that like button, subscribe to the page, man. Leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what to do. Live here on the Chicago Bulls Breeze. Good float there by Vucci. That's a bucket. That's a bucket. Sean P said, we're winning the Levine trade so far. 100%, bro. Listen, I said it. The one thing that I always wondered about was Zach LaVine in the way of these guys' development? Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, right? Were they in the way of these guys' development? We got the answer. We got the answer. We got the answer quickly. Seth Curry with the pull-up J right there. Good bucket. Okay, Vucci. Vucci starting off with a day right now. Little 25-foot pull-up. Adrian the kid said Cooper Flag is overrated. Looks like the 11th pick in the draft. For me, listen, I'm not going to sit here and say because one guy had one bad game that defines his entire career. But, man, that second half was atrocious. And he was having a good game up to that point. He wasn't playing poorly. That second half was just atrocious. As here's now Modest dropping this down to Vooch. Vooch back out to Modest. Pull up. That's a 2. Couldn't knock it down. Cooper had a bad game versus Illinois. Yeah, listen, a couple of bad games. Right, like people try to take because college basketball has so few games, but a couple of bad games to me don't define everything that a player is. This 75 right now. Kobe White getting downhill, coming off a big game himself, 31 points the other day versus Portland. They dropped this down to Giddey. Tough pass by Vooch, and that's a turnover. Oh, I got you, Adrian. I hear you. I hear you. I get it now. It clicked late. It clicked late, my boy. It clicked late. And Seth Curry with another bucket there. Here's Modest now getting downhill. Back to Vooch. Float game. Can't knock that one down. They giving Vooch opportunity. They trying to give Vooch opportunity. Am I crazy to want to trade Vooch and P. Will for a defensive big? Bro, at this point, I'm trying to trade Vooch and P. Will for a ham sandwich just for the cap space. A beautiful pass by Giddey up to Herter for the lay. Don't hurt it, Kevin. Don't hurt it, Kevin. Is now drive downhill, air ball on that terrible call. Oh, they call a foul. Well, that's a terrible call. Look at this pass by Giddey. Dime. Dropping dimes. Boom. Let me share this up to the old Discord. Boom. Adrian, the kids said, by the way, Pat, is there a shot that you can do a segment on the Michael Penn's Ringer article on Locked On? I think it got a lot of really good behind the scenes information. I have to tap into it and read it, brother. I haven't even checked it out yet. What was he saying about the Bulls on there? Oh, Michael Pena. Right side here. They throw this down to Curry. Curry dropping this off. Float game. Got that one to go. Mark Williams with the floater. And the Bulls going to take a timeout as they're down 14-7 early here versus a beat up Charlotte Hornets team. Not exactly the start you're looking for if you're Billy Donovan. Let me get out of some of this. Let me come up out of some of this suit stuff. Oh. Had to serve the Lord this morning. Yeah, I mean. Start the day off praising him. Running straight home to hop on live with y'all, man. That's Lulu in the back. Say hi, Lulu. All right. Vooch has been okay, but P. Will needs to be traded for a bologna sandwich. 110%, bro. Bologna might be too good for him. Fried bologna is useful. P. Will is not. Hayes in the building. What's going on, my guy? How you feeling, man? What's good, Brody? How was service today, bro? Bro, great talk. We had our circuit overseer here, which is like the traveling brother that comes around and gives a couple of talks and works with the friends and different things like that. Great talk today. 2 great talks today. Phenomenal watch time, man. It was a good time. Was a little tired because of the we went up by my parents to watch the Duke game. As the Bulls are on commercial right now, if you guys are wondering. By the way, Hayes, send me the keyboard that you got, bro. Because for some reason, my keyboard has died. I'm glad I got this Bluetooth keyboard. Baki in the building was good. But yeah, we went up by my parents to watch the Duke. Well, both of the games, and man, we was up there with my uncles. It was a ball, bro. I love the when I get time to just go kick it with the fam like that. For some reason, maybe it was you leaving the heater on to melt. Hey, bro, it was working for so long after that, though. It was fine. That could be a reason. There is a possibility that was a reason. So I got this coffee heater on here. Right. And I pushed my keyboard back one day. And all of a sudden, I'm just smelling like this burning plastic smell. So I'm freaking out. As Lonzo, oh, no, that's old. I was like, is Lonzo Ball checking it? I thought Lonzo wasn't playing. I pushed that mug back, bro. And I was smelling the burn. But I couldn't figure out what it was, probably for like 35 minutes. And then all of a sudden, I think I was on the phone with Hayes, too. I was like, oh, bruh. I'm over here cooking my keyboard, dog. It's Modest Buzelis with the ball here. 14-7 Bulls trail. 7:35 left here in the first. Giddey up and under past the Vooch. And I feel like another turnover. I feel like we're trying to force it to Vooch because Vooch had a good game, and I get it. You want to get him going early, but like clearly that is not what's working right now. Seth Curry just mixed Kevin Huerter. My God. Seth Curry is destroying the Bulls right now. And pay no attention to me. I got a chopped salad from Portillo's, so I'm going to eat on that while we watch this game. Charlotte on a 13-2 run. They're up 17-7. Absolutely working the Bulls out right now. Giddey, pull up 3. He got it. There we go. Got to mix that chopped salad up right. You know what I'm talking about? They get this back out to Seth Curry. Curry throwing this down here. Float game. Mark Williams can't get that one to go. Rebound by Giddey. Giddey had 19 rebounds the other day. Huerter thought about it. Over to P. Will. Pull up 3. Hey, look at that. He hit one. Now, both Kobe White and Jordan said, bro, what are you doing down there? I swear it's a salad. It's a salad. I swear. Did that look bad? Did that look bad, dog? My apologies if that looked bad. I apologize. That's hilarious. Curry getting the ball back here. On the drive, kick out corner. Bridges, 3. Can't knock that one down. Rebound by Vooch. They get this back out now. Over to Vooch. Vooch looking to drive here on Mark Williams. Lost the handle on the ball. Back up top, Giddey. Giddey jab coming off the screen here on the drive. Float game off of the glass. Got it to go down, and we float too. Back out Bridges, 3. Can't knock that one down. Here come the Bulls. P. Will ahead by himself, guarded by Bridges. Now the defense gets back. Vooch over to Modest. Modest back out to Vooch. Pull up 3. Got it to go. And just like that, the Bulls going to run and get the lead. That better be steak and that. Nah, brother, chicken. This is a chopped salad from Portillo's, bro. You know how they get down. Mm-hmm. 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 Dilly dilly. Baki said, Baki on the playback side said, as long as you're not dealing with meat sauce or meat juice or whatever you said the other day. Listen, that was a tough day. That was a tough. We had almost made it through the whole show without anything wild. That was a tough part of the show right there. Giovanni Norina said, "Ayo, good afternoon. What's going on, my guy?" Bulls making a strong charge all the way back. We're down 17-5. 17-7, I'm sorry. Now lead 18-17 off of a strong run by Josh Giddey. Oh, that's what I was looking for. NBA. There it is. Got to pull this mug up. Josh Giddey now has 5 points on the day. Coming off a 19 rebound performance. He's got 3 assists already. He's got 3 rebounds already. He's got 5 points, working his way toward another triple-double. Got to get the turnovers down, though. Josh Giddey has been turning the basketball over a lot over the last few games. Got to get the turnovers down. 2 turnovers on the day already. We got Dalen Terry checking into the game here. New lineup for the Bulls here. Dalen Terry, P. Will, Josh Giddey, Nikola Vucevic, Kevin Huerter. I don't know if I like that lineup. Love to see the advanced analytics on that lineup. As we're getting back to the action here, Dalen Terry on the floor. They get this up to Nurkic setting the screen here. Throwing this down, almost stolen away by P. Will there. Here's Bridges going right at Giddey. Pull up midi. Can't get that one to go. Fighting for the board. And that was last touched by Charlotte. Is Charlotte where players go to die? I feel like you always just randomly see somebody in that purple jersey and then it's just over. As they get this ball left side to P. Will coming off the screen here. Pump fake, doesn't take it. Drops it off the Vooch, off the Huerter. Huerter had a lane. Could have took the 3 and instead passed it over to P. Will. P. Will down to the bucket, off the glass. Ooh, nice lay. Right hand, left side. Nice lay, P. Will. 13-0 run by the Bulls. No, the Wizards are. That's facts. That is facts. The Wizards are a team like that too. But see, I feel like the Wizards are so bad that people don't really end up on the Wizards. A lot of people end up on the Hornets. And it's just like, well, yep, your career's over now. Well, why is that? Well, you play for the Hornets, so that's how the rules are. (20-17). Bulls trail, almost stolen away there by Terry, throwing us down here. I'm sorry, Bulls lead, turnaround float game. Got that one to go. Let's get this shared up here. My bad, I didn't know we had a scoreboard up. Look at P. Will with another bucket. P. Will said, hey, let me play. I'm in North Carolina. Might as well look good while I'm home so they can not talk about me when I go to dinner. Throwing this down to Nurkic. Nurkic almost got that one stolen away. Now Nurkic trying to go at Vooch. Turn around off of the glass. Lay. Strong move. Grown man move. Here's right side Giddey. Up top, now left, over to P. Will. P. Will coming off of the screen here. Thought about it, doesn't take it. Back out Giddey. He said, I'll shoot the three. Doesn't knock that one down. Rebound Vooch. Oh, Herder said, deep three. I got you. Doesn't have it. Jordan said, P won't. I really had high hopes. Listen, I think a lot of people had high hopes, brother. And maybe one day he will prove us wrong, but that day is not today. Here's Terry. Oh, up and under lay over Nurkic. It's Terry time. It's Terry time. 24-21 Bulls lead right now. His right side coming off of the screen here. Gets it back up to Nurkic. Nurkic had got knocked down, and we got a foul call on Terry. Terry doesn't like it. Terry be talking crazy to the refs sometimes. It'd be hilarious. Giddey going to take a seat here. As Talen Horton-Tucker checking into the game, he looks lost defensively already. And immediately a bucket was knocked down. Nurkic knocking down the three ball. Oh, Terry with a dime to Zach Collins underneath lay. It's Terry time. Hey, Dalen Terry been showing me something the second half of the season. I ain't even going to stunt with you. 26-24. Here's Jeffries on the drive. Pump fake, doesn't take that one. Kicking it back out. Smith Jr. pull up three. Left that one short. Rebound by THT. Remember, THT was balling a couple of days ago. He's driving like he still got it. Oh, that ball knocked away, but they call a foul. God dog, THT. Just let it go, brother. Just go fully ball, bro. Stop letting the line. Stop going with the ball fade. I don't want to see the line no more. I don't want to see the line. Yeah, he's had a lot of interesting games that moved me. Oh, Dalen Terry, yeah. (26-24). Able to knock down the second of two. Here's Smith Jr. bringing the ball up now. Coming off the screen here. Back up to Nurkic. Nurkic guarded by Collins. Oh, just God dog, THT. THT getting destroyed defensively. Here's Nurkic down low off the glass lay. Zach Collins also getting destroyed defensively. Back out. Kobe pull up three. Can't knock that one down. 27-26. Bulls lead by 1 after trailing by 10 in this quarter. Getting this right side now, dropping this off here. On the drive, back out, float game, Nurkic. Easy money, and that's going to give him the lead again. 28-27. Bulls trail here. Here's Dalen Terry going right back at him. Off of the glass. Can't get that one to go. A lot of contact, no foul. Josh Okogie. Good ball movement by Charlotte. Smith Jr. can't knock it down, but that was really good ball movement. Here's now right side. Terry getting this over to THT. THT, good spin off of the glass. Can't get the lay to go. Looking for the contact. He's just rolling around on the phone. Get you. Just rolling on the floor. Get it. He's still not back on defense. He just got back. Oh, my God. Here's THT. He stops. He pulls the 3 ball. He can't hit it. Nine-second difference here between the shot clock and the game clock. 28-27 off of the screen here. Back over to Nurkic. He's going to pull a 3 at the buzzer. Can't get that one, and that's going to be a 24-second violation. Here's now Kobe White bringing the ball up. 7 seconds to go here in the first. Coming off of the screen. Kobe looking to attack. Gets downhill. Stop. Pop. Off the glass. Got the bucket. Too grown over Nurkic. And Smith Jr. tried to get it off, and it's not going to go in. So the Bulls do finish out the first quarter with the lead after trailing heavily in this quarter. First quarter, Bulls end up shooting 57% from the field, 57% from the three-point line, 4 for 7 from the three-point line. Charlotte ended up shooting 50% from the field, but 33% from the three-point line. Bulls had a nice little run there. Charlotte at one point led by at most, I'm trying to see where it has biggest lead here, 10 points. Biggest lead the Bulls have had is 3. So Bulls went on a 13-0 run in that first quarter and got themselves back into the game. Good to see how the Bulls were able to fight back. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. This is a game where you want to see them be able to put Charlotte away, separate yourself. Charlotte's a bad basketball team. Charlotte's a bad basketball team. Marius Drake said, Pat, who are your favorite prospects in 2026 draft? I like Cameron Boozer and a Cuff Jr. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know most of these mugs' names for 2026 yet. What's the big fella from North Carolina? I think he comes out probably next year. I'm trying to think of his name. He's a power forward. I like him. Caleb. I think his name is Caleb. Trying to think who else I like in 2026. You got to think about who's possibly even coming out next year. I guess for where the Bulls are at, right? Caden Boozer may be a name that makes sense for them. Caleb Wilson, that's exactly his name. Caleb Wilson. Caden Boozer, I like. I would assume it depends on where the Bulls are going to be too. You know what I mean? Like, I would assume that what's that boy name? At the top. He plays for Kansas. The shooting guard for Kansas. Darren Peterson. I would assume that he's probably a top 5 prospect, so I don't think the Bulls will be in that range. I also don't think the Bulls need another guard, but I think he's got some really good game. I thought needed to do a little more in the tournament, but I thought he played well for the most part this season, and he's going to get an opportunity to show out depending on when he comes out. That's the other thing too. But a lot of these dudes, it's like I see them coming out and staying another year for development. As second quarter getting underway, Josh Okogie getting a foul there. Yeah, him and Cam Boozer def top 5 barring injuries. Yeah, I just don't think the Bulls will be in the range for him. Probably, I think the Bulls could get Caden Boozer. And I'm not gonna lie to you. And I said this. I think I asked this live because you said this, Adrian. If Cooper Flag came out next year, he probably goes third. That's how good AJ and Peterson are. If you're Cooper Flag, which I do agree with you, I think that he probably ends up being the third pick in the draft, unless he has a crazy season where he just like looks like a pure NBA player versus children. As P. Will coming off of the screen here, back over to Terry. Terry, little jab step on a drive. Nice lay by Terry. Oh, couldn't get it, but Zach Collins with the putback. Shout out Zach Collins, 31-29. If you know, right, you're Cooper Flag, and you know, oh, I'm going to Brooklyn, or not Brooklyn. Well, Brooklyn could be in the running actually. I'm going to Brooklyn, or I'm going to New Orleans, or I'm going to Washington. Basically anywhere not named the Spurs. Do you go back to college? I don't know if I come out if I got New Orleans with the number 1 overall pick. I honestly think I would stay in college. You're getting the NIL money. You're not doing bad out here. Yes, it's not NBA money. It's not life-changing money. And that does make a difference. But, bro, I'm telling you, bro, like when you look at how some of these spots have been mismanaged, when you look at how New Orleans has mismanaged multiple stars, can you chance it? When you look at how Washington is, man, I get it. Washington's in a different situation here now, new ownership and stuff like that. So maybe it's different. But Washington historically has not been an impact team. Like the best Washington teams are the John Wall Washington Wizards. And I mean, outside of like back in the 70s, I guess, when they won a championship. But like, they have not done a good job at developing star talent or putting star talent on the map. MC Season said, Pat, if everything goes right, the Bulls can get the 7th seed. Do you think they could possibly upset the Knicks? No, but I do think they would have a better chance. Oh, okay. Baby boy on the stream. Baby boy. That's okay. Hey, son. We're watching basketball. You want to watch some basketball? Oh, baby boy on the stream. You see you? That's what you look like. Yeah, I don't know if I don't think the Bulls could upset them, but I do think they'd have a better chance versus the Knicks than they will versus Cleveland. Because I think Cleveland is going to be bad. What's up? You look not thrilled with life. Foul call there. Mark Williams, who got traded away from Charlotte, and then the trade ended up getting rescinded because of a medical issue, which it doesn't seem like he has. And so now he's back, knocking down 2 of them. Here's the right side, bringing the ball up here. THT coming off the screen, picked up now by Mark Williams. Is he going to attack here? Everybody moving around. Modest coming up for the ball. Doesn't get it. Right side over to Collins. Back over to THT. THT on the drive. Trying to show something. He has dribbled out the entire shot clock. Finally passes to Modest. Modest missing off the front of the rim. Watermorphosis in the building. Said, what up, dog? What's going on, my guy? Baby boy, the Ibala. What up, Pat Sajak? Maurice and Mixed MC Seasons saying, hey, shout out Mini Pat. Yeah, baby boy in the building. 31-31, Kobe White coming off the screen here. Looking to attack. A little behind the back. Kicks it over. Modest pump fake on the drive. Modest trying to get himself going here. Has had a tough game. Good defense there by Charlotte. Jab step, jab step. Kobe got Mark Williams in the air. At the line. Kicks it out. Modest. Double team came his way. 1 second on the clock. THT for three. Can't get it. Rebounds Zach Collins. Great defense. Kobe White three. Got it. That's tough. You played great defense throughout that entire sequence if you're Charlotte, and it ends up like that. Here's now Mark Williams, top of the key, kicks this over here right side. Okogie on the drive, couldn't get the lay to go, but got the foul call. Adrian said, hey, Pat, real talk. How do the Bulls get a star? Luck into one in the draft with a pick from 10 to 18 range. Just don't think Giddey or Kobe are perennial all-star players. Maybe they get one or two. Listen, it's called scouting. You have to scout well. You have to scout well. At a certain point, the GM has to do his job, right? And it seems like he's done a phenomenal job scouting Modest, seeing him fall in the draft and say, that's an answer. I love that. You know what I mean? But the one thing for me that it needs to happen is you got to scout well. The one thing I'll give Pax and him credit for, really just Pax, was is Okogie able to knock that one down there, one of two. At a minimum, you knew you were going to come away in the draft with a good player. When Pax was running the show, you were coming away with a good player. As a pull-up tray ball bucket. Kobe White getting himself going here, 37-33. AK hasn't had that. AK does not have the scouting staff has not been good. And maybe we need to put more on Mark Eversley's shoulder on that front because he is the GM. He is the one scouting. He is the head scout. That's what it comes down to. You got to find a guy and identify the traits. Beautiful dime by Kobe down to Vooch for the lay. Got to find a guy and identify the traits, man. And the Bulls have done a bad job at that over the past few years. It's pull up three. Okogie can't knock that one down. Rebound there by Modest. Modest pushing the tempo. He's looking to go right at Mark Williams and does muscle lay. Modest Buzelis. $41-35. Bulls lead here, starting to pull away a little bit now. Seth Curry trying to get away from Modest. Getting this over to Smith Jr. on the drive here. Oh, nice pass between the legs. Mark Williams up. Can't get that one to go. Vooch fighting for the board. Gets it ahead to Modest. Modest, the Giddey. Giddey throwing it up. Modest wasn't ready for the oop. That's the first time I've seen Modest not ready for the oop. That would have been a crazy oop if he got it. And now another turnover, and here comes Giddey. Giddey down to Phillips. He's ready for it. Oh, the one-hand jam over Okogie. Oh, my goodness. Watch your head. 43-35. Bulls on a 9-2 run here. What you doing, baby boy? Oh, nice step through by Smith Jr. Here's Modest right side now. Looking to attack again. Oh, nasty Hezzy. He's at the bucket. Oh, you didn't need to pump fake there. Just go up. He got to learn that. Man, he got to learn that. If he don't pump fake there, that's an easy up and under lay. Hey. If the Bulls end up with 11 and Derek Queen and Common are both on the board, who do you take? You know what? Listen, I love how Derek Queen played in this tournament. I would take Derek Queen. I understand you want to go with the upside, but and maybe the upside is worth it. But man, Derek Queen is he's such a monster. He does everything on the floor. You all right, kid? Just couldn't get that one to go. Able to get one of two. What's up? Are you trying to potty? That's what it looked like. But yeah, man, listen, you get stars by you don't have to find stars at the top of the draft. I mean, listen, Tyrese Halliburton is a star level player. He was found after we took Patrick Williams. Tyrese Maxey is a star level player. He was found after we took Patrick Williams. Devin Vassell is a really good player in this league. He was found after we took Patrick Williams. Like, you can really find his modest wide open three. He got it to fall. You can find really good talent in the middle to late rounds in the draft. It's just, you got to know what you're looking for. And I don't think the Bulls have known what they've been looking for a while here. I think Modest is kind of homegrown. You were always watching him. You saw him coming up through high school and different things like that. So it made more sense. You watch him in the G League. I think it just, the fear with Modest is the shot going to be consistent? That's a Bulls thing. Is Giddey with a dime. Vooch couldn't handle it. Back over Julian Phillips, pull up three. Could knock that one down. It's off the heel of the rim. Baki said, so breaking rumor, there's a growing contingent in New York that head coach Aaron Glenn wants a running back by committee, and if Genty's available at 7, they will be really willing to trade Breece Hall. Thoughts from Pat and the chat. I like Breece Hall, but if they're doing the running back by committee, why would they get rid of Breece Hall? Just because you got to pay him, I guess. Breece Hall is in a contract year. Yeah, Breece Hall get hurt too much for me to take a chance on Breece Hall. And you already know we paying too much in running backs as it is. Oh, my boy's sleeping. 47-41. You know what's amazing? That all of my kids can sleep through me. Oh, never mind. He woke up. Here's now. Drive. Downhill. Can't get that one to go. Rebound there. P. Will. Bridges tried to get that one to fall. Couldn't get it. Back down to Giddey. Back up to Vooch. Vooch throwing it down to Herter. Down low. Herter back to the basket. Turning. Pump fake. Fighting through the contact. Can't get that one to fall. Giddey with the strong board. Got that one to go and one. What we got here? Yeah, Bears, we ain't getting them for sure, but it's interesting that they will want to get rid of him. Breece has been injured a lot. He was injured what? His rookie year, most of the season. Year 2, I think he was probably his healthiest, and he was banged up last year. As they throw this down here, Mark Williams going up over a double team. Got the foul call there. I think that's going to go against Herter. 50-41. Bulls lead here. I got that. I don't have it down here. See, look, this baby knocked out, bro. See if I can set him down without him losing his mind. Oh, you all right? Oh, there. That's what I'm looking for. Baby girl. See how long that lasts. It lasted no time. As Herder 3 got it. Let me see. Here's now, steal here by the Bulls. Giddey off the glass, got the lay. Beautiful dime from Kobe. Giddey wants the foul call. So my phone. Is my phone dead? I think my phone is dead. That's crazy. Let me see. Giddey over to Vooch. Vooch. Back out to Giddey. Pull up 3. He got it. They throw this down here. Williams, nice spin move at the bucket lay. Hold on, I got a call to my wife, and my phone is dead for some reason. P. Will with a bucket there. P. Will 4 for 4 on the day. He's got 9 points. Now we got an out of bounds call here. 60-45 Bulls lead the Charlotte Hornets. 3:15 to go here in the quarter. Hey, shout out Ovi. Shout out to Ovi. He's become the NHL's all-time goal scorer. Breaking a Gretzky record is nuts. All right. Mm-hmm. Here's Kobe now. He's top of the key coming off the screen here. Good screen by Vooch, fighting his way through all the way to the bucket. Oh, right past Mark Williams, trying to get the block for the lay. What a bucket by Kobe White. Here's Bridges now coming off of the screen, looking to attack. Right back up top, pull up, tray ball. Can't get that one to fall. Rebounded by Vooch. Here's Kobe bringing the ball up here. Kobe looking to attack yet again. Oh, he's got him looking bad. Oh, man, that was a crazy block. The foul came first, but the help defense by Nick Smith Jr. Jeez. Kobe White has 10. Bulls 62-47. Now have their largest lead of the first half here. Hey, Brian, gonna lie to you. Watching these like middle of the game events now after seeing Buddy tear his ACL is the craziest thing in the world. I thought he hit it. Here's the real question, Pat. Did Buddy sue the team? I don't think he can. So remember when I was on the court and they had the video of me running back and forth, all that stuff, right? So when I did that, I'm trying to remember. I'm fairly I'm almost 100% certain that I had to sign a waiver to be able to go out on the court, basically saying if I get hurt on the court, they not liable. So I don't think he can sue the team. MCC said, thanks for the live. Also, Brody can't watch it right now, unfortunately. Talking about the Bulls game. I appreciate you, my guy. I'm glad I can be of service again, man. Glad to be back doing these Bulls games. We're not doing everyone, as y'all can tell, haven't done the last couple, but trying to do as many of these as possible. But whenever the schedule allows, man, if we can get on here and go live for a Bulls game, that's what I want to do. Have you seen the Brandon Jennings, Jeff Teague beef? I have, and it is incredibly dumb because Brandon Jennings was an absolute bucket. Never going to say he wasn't. You can't say that he wasn't. Brandon Jennings was an absolute bucket, right? Brandon Jennings don't weigh enough to stop Jeff Teague. And Brandon Jennings, which Jeff Teague is right about, just had free reign to do whatever he wanted to do on the floor. He had free reign to chuck shots. He had free reign to throw the basketball, do whatever he wanted to do. Didn't matter. And so it's very tough for me to look at Brandon Jennings and say, yeah, you got a chance in this. I don't think he would. I think he would absolutely get cooked. Is now getting back to this game, 64-47. Kicked out to the corner, back up top, pump fake, sidestep, pull up three, cash money. Jalen Sims able to knock that one down. Here's Kobe, right back, hands of Herter, pull up three, got it. Shout out to Kevin Herter, hooping right now. I got to start doing this. I have a whole Twitch and I never go live on there. I need to start going live on there again. And I may do that right now. Let's pull up three, can't get that one to go. Here's P. Will, rebound. Oh, walks into a three ball and airballed it. There it is. There's the P. Will I know. There's the P. Will I know. Multi-stream is for sure the way to go. You know what? I never. So we gonna have some changes. By the way, shout out to y'all. And I try to keep everything very focused because of scheduling and different things like that. We're gonna be making some changes to how we're streaming, how we're putting the show out. I guess my phone did that. Oh no, it did a software update. Okay, random. As Kobe on the drive, can't get that one to go. Rebound there. I'm gonna tell y'all about some updates that we're gonna have and different things like that that are gonna be coming to the breeze. It won't affect the Chicago Bulls breeze. As Kobe pull up three, he got another one. Oh, now we blowing the doors off of him. 70-52 at the half. Now it's getting ugly, baby. Now it's getting ugly. Last time I seen you on Twitch was when college football game dropped. You know what, bro? It's literally because of the time that I'm doing everything. And also, listen, you know, I got the gaming group that you can't really. Everybody in the gaming group you can't go live with. You know what I mean? Like, well, you got a platform. Everybody in the gaming group you can't go live with. But I do want to get on there, especially with I bought MLB The Show. I want to play Road to the Show on there. Oh wow, what a terrible foul. Why did you foul him? What was he doing? So that's the bonus. So the Bulls are at the free throw line. Let me see if I set this, if it's going to send it live to Twitch right now. Is Kobe able to knock down a pair there? Is now Bridges top of the key. 72-53, 12 seconds to go here. And Nurkic able to get that one. 2-1. Kobe deep three. Oh, got it. Kobe White. He's got 20 in the first half. That is clean. That is off. That is a bucket. Kobe White went crazy to finish out the second quarter, bro. Oh, my goodness. Kobe White, just in case you're wondering, in the first quarter of the game, Kobe White had 2 points. Hold on. Let me see if this is factor. Hold on. In the first quarter of the game, Kobe White had 2 points on 1 of 2 shooting and was 0 for 1 from 3. In the second half, he went 5 for 6, 4 for 4 from the 3-point line, 4 for 4 from the free throw line, has 4 assists, and now has 20 points. He had 18 in the second quarter alone. Kobe White destroying the Charlotte Hornets. The North Carolina native having himself a day right now. I love it. I absolutely love it. Right. Hey, Maurice, I said 30 million. Come on, dog. My goodness, dude. I am absolutely stunned at this. I am absolutely stunned at this second half right here. I love it. I love it. Just went live on Twitch, by the way, as well. Just added that Twitch in there. Shout out to the Twitch streamers over there, man. Trying to get back live over here as well. Some changes. I do want to talk about some changes before we talk about this game that are going to be coming to the Windy City Breeze if you follow the main channel here. Because of our scheduling and different things like that, we're going to be making some different things happen and just moving differently with how the quality of the content we want to put out. So the morning breeze will stay the same. That is not going to change. Our daily show throughout the day, where we've been going live at 6:00 every day, that part is going to change. We're still going to do a daily show, but it's going to be a pre-recorded show. Maybe we go live on Twitch if you want to watch it live, we'll go live over there. But it's going to be a pre-recorded show that we drop on YouTube that we record at a different time, just because of scheduling issues. But we still want to get the content out to you guys and still have all of that to push to you guys. So that's going to become a pre-recorded show. Of course, we're still going to have all the breaking news stuff and like that. During the season, when we're doing the Bears calls, those games will still be live, so we will still go live for those. We're gonna have a ton more stuff coming you guys' way, but with 50K on the horizon on the Windy City Breeze, man, and just listen, there's an extra baby in here. I gotta be home a little bit more. You know what I mean? there's an extra baby in the building, so just got to make some changes for the scheduling, but still giving y'all a ton of content, man. Still giving y'all a ton of content. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. I love kicking it with you guys. I love doing this live. We may end up adding. Oh, that's the other thing. I'm not gonna tell you about that yet. That's gonna be a surprise. That's gonna be a surprise. We may announce that this week on the channel. Are y'all still going live for the NFL draft? Yeah, nothing changes with that. Right, the big events we will still go live for. There will still be things that we do go live for. We're still going to go live for Bears games. We're still going to go live, like I said, for the morning breeze. That'll be live every day, 7 a.m. or as many days as JC wakes up. And then there's just still going to be a ton of live. It's just going to be pre-recorded when we do the evening show. We're going to drop a pre-record for that. But yeah, man, listen, Bulls lead here by 20. As oh, baby boy. There you go. Yeah. Had to re-up that pacifier. Bulls do lead by 20 here, 75-55. A crazy second quarter from Kobe White is what really gets you here. Nikola Vucevic has had a solid game today. He's got 10 points. He's got 7 rebounds on the day, 3 assists, 1 turnover. Josh Giddey right now, 14, 7, and 5 on his way to another really good game. He has hit his stride, and I love the kind of game and production that we're seeing from him. 20 and 4 for Kobe White on the day. But again, 5 of 6 in the second quarter, going off for 18 points. Absolutely cooking right now. P. Will having one of his better games of the day. Good day defensively. And listen, 9 points on the day, 4 for 5, 1 for 2 from the 3-point line. Has done some really good work off of the bench and has been the best bench player out there. That's what you want to see from P. Will at this point. Loving what we're seeing there. And the Bulls have done a good job defensively. Listen, Miles Bridges right now is 2 for 9. Having a horrible day. You're not winning this game if Miles Bridges stays 2 for 9. Mark Williams hasn't really gotten a ton of shots up himself. He's 3 for 5 from the floor, but the Bulls have done a good job on him defensively. Now, he has gotten to the free throw line 3 times, and that's added to the score totals. He's got 12 points right now. But the rebounding numbers, he's only got 3 boards on the day. So Bulls doing a really good job at making sure to keep him off of the boards. Bulls are winning the rebounding battle right now, 23-16. So good to see that. Defensively, 19-14, dominating there, and just facilitating the basketball really well. 19 assists in the first half. Loving what we're seeing from the team. I think this Bulls team is listen, this is a game you should win. This is a game you should get. And so I'm not going to overhype the game. But the one thing that I do love is that we're now getting these games we should get. Started off slow, started off ugly, fought your way back. All of a sudden, you get a stride. Somebody hits their stride. Somebody gets it going. Now you're cooking. Oh, baby boy. You got to keep the pacifier in your mouth, baby boy. Nothing like being a dad, man. I'll tell you that much. I'm looking like one, too. Look at me. Big dad vibes. Hey. Big dad vibes out here. Force Within said, true that. Yeah, man. Listen, I love it. I love it, bro. It's so funny because I was always, I don't want to have kids. I was that forever till my daughter was born. Um, and then once she was born, it was like, oh, let's do it. Let's do the family thing. Now we 2 in. It's just like, hey, we here. And it's just amazing, man. They grow, they do stuff. Like my daughter doing stuff every day where it's just like, where did that come from? Where did you get that? Or when they do something that just looks like you, it's like, ugh, you got no hope. You're going to be like your daddy. Just hopefully they only take the best things from me. As we on halftime here. Bulls leading big. Send in your questions, man. What's your big Bulls questions that you got right now? As I'm sitting here live on YouTube, live on Twitch, live on playback. Shout out to everybody over on both of those, man. We're going to be doing a lot more on the Twitch side as well. Just adding a bunch of stuff, trying to grow this channel. Boss in the building said, all right, Bulls checking in on y'all on my plantation break. Go Bulls. Samurai J said, Obi got 895. We saw that. Shout out to the super chat from Samurai J. Yeah, love that. Love that for Obi. Love that for Obi. Bulls are looking good right now, man. Bulls are looking good. The one thing that I like about what we're seeing right now with this Bulls team is it feels like, and I've said this a couple of times, it feels like the Bulls are, it feels like the Bulls have an identity. How long has it been since we've said the Bulls have an identity? Right now, where this team is at, it truly feels like, hey, they can fall back on the fact that Josh Giddey is going to go out there and absolutely ball out. He's going to be a triple-double threat. He's going to be somebody you got to watch. He's going to be somebody who you can build with, who you can continue to help develop some of the other pieces on the team. Love the rapport that he has with Kobe White right now. Like, there's just so much to take from where this Bulls team is at right now. Kobe White, how he's been balling right now, like it actually feels real. Who's been the guy so far today? Today, Kobe White, second quarter, balled out. Second quarter today, Kobe White just went ballistic. 5 for 6, 18 points in the second quarter. Pat, do you think the Bulls can get the 8th seed? This is what I've been saying about this, and not to say that I don't think that the Bulls can't get the 8th seed. I do hope that they don't, but Atlanta's not good. And I think if we win today, the Hawks play. Who do the Hawks play? Do they play today or tomorrow? They play today. They play the Jazz today. They got the Jazz. They've got the Magic. They got the Nets. The Hawks can gain some traction here in the standings if they want to. The Hawks can gain some traction here in the standings if they want to. It's a matter of if they want to or not. Are you impressed by this? I know there's a lot of people that aren't. Are you impressed by this? Are y'all like excited that this iteration of the Bulls is the ones doing this? I am elusive said Josh Giddey on triple double watch again. Absolutely. Benicio saying thank you, Pat, for your content over on the Twitch side. Shout out to Benicio. Are you impressed by the fact that the Bulls are going on this run, that they're having this run, that they are, winning these games and actually fighting to get to the playoffs? Because the one thing that I will say, Ichigo was good, my guy. The one thing that I will say about kind of where the Bulls are right now is that if you're, hold on, let me put this pacifier back in the baby's mouth. There you go, sir. Oh, you dropped it. There we go. If you want to, if you still eating, you ain't got to. The one thing I'll say though is like this, I feel actually means something. So many people are like, this doesn't mean anything. You're going to be an 8th seed. This is nothing. This means something to me because it's Kobe, it's Giddey, it's Modest. It's Modest. Modest is a rookie. Modest is a rookie, and he is having a real impact on winning basketball games. You know what I mean? Like that's why to me this means something a little bit different. Now, am I sitting here saying that the Bulls are going to go out and win a championship? No, but it feels like there's a core that you have, a young core. Giddey 22, Kobe 24. Modest is 20. Is 20? Is Modest 20? Like you've got a young core that in the second half of the season, when everybody got out of their way, started going crazy. Mm-hmm. No, I'm cool. All right, thank you, baby. As they get this up here to Giddey, oh, that's tough. Immediately over to Vooch. Vooch pull up 3. Can't knock that one down. Second half underway now. Modest getting playoff experience is what I'm happy for, or should I say playing? Bro, they're going to make the playoffs. I keep saying this. They're going to be a playoff team. It's not a drive here, a little step back. Kicks it in and out over to the right side. On the drive up and under, Okogie left that one short, but a foul call. That'll go against Jeffrey Smith in the building. Out of Bulls doing the game. Bulls dominated 75-55. Adrian said, I hear, but the Bulls were down 40 as soon as they played a solid team. Well, I mean, listen, it depends on what you call solid. They beat the Lakers. Now, I think the Bulls were down 40 the second that they played what I would say is probably, if not the best team in the Western Conference for sure. Can you say the best team in basketball right now? Like, I'm not saying they're there. You know what I mean? But they played a solid team in LeBron, in Luka, fully healthy. Austin Reeves, who that's a team that's been cooking. What are they, 3rd in the West right now? 4th in the West? And they beat them both times. Beat them at home and then brought it back to the crib and beat them. As now here's the drive. Kick out to the corner. Seth Curry thought about a 3, doesn't take it. Now stop, pull up, midi. Couldn't get that one to fall. If you're that far away from the best team in basketball, that should tell you everything. It tells me it's the beginning. As Giddey running through, and we got a blocking foul on Seth Curry on that. That's what it tells me. It tells me it's the beginning. Like, as much as we want this to be finished already, this iteration of the team is 22 games in, 24 games in. My bad, y'all. The sinuses started getting the best of me. Here's Modest. Oh, fake. Got that blocked off the glass by Mark Williams. What a block. Vince said relationship goals right there. Hey, man, listen. I'm happy to be with the woman that I have. Benicio said, not surprised. Shout out to Benicio over on Twitch, man. Said, not surprised young Bulls want to play. Thank God Modest fell to 10. Now we have a chance of developing him. Josh Giddey looks nice. Kobe has come out of a slump. I'll be honest with you too. Like, it's funny seeing other teams go out, or other teams' fan bases go out here and like be distraught or be devastated that Modest Buzelis fell past him. Like, I saw Hawks fans just like, how did we let Modest fall? How do we not see this? Who's scouting over here? Super Duper said, couldn't find a stream without a broadcast team. Charlotte BC team was like nails in my ear. Hayes told me to pull up. Shout out to you, Super. Hey, bro, is Charlotte the one they got the dude to just be screaming for no? Yeah, they got the dude to be screaming for no reason, bro. LaMelo Ball with the pass. It would be cool. Like, I get it on like a dunk. I get it on like a rebound or like a clutch rebound, a big steal. But, bro, it's such regular plays that he be screaming for LaMelo, bro. It'd be like LaMelo kicking out to the corner to Miles Bridges for an open three. LaMelo Ball! Whoa, he's got eyes behind his head to Bridges for three. Ah! All right. I don't know what to do with that. It hasn't even started yet, though, Pat. They still don't have a guy and probably don't have one. Maybe you have a 3-4-5 on a championship team. Again, but this is the beginning. That's what I'm saying. Like, I would say you probably have a 3, right? Josh Giddey, the point guard, is probably a 3 on a championship team. I don't know what Kobe White is. This is the first time Kobe's gotten an opportunity to cook without anybody in his way, though. And, the second time, but then they brought Zach back and it destroyed his dynamic. But this is the first time really you've gotten an opportunity to see Kobe White without anybody in his way, and he has looked like a star player. Now, can he do this next season? That's where the question marks come in. Can he do this in the playoffs? When the playoffs get here, that's where the question marks come in. And Modest, nobody knows what Modest is yet. But Modest is literally, I think, what sparks this. You still got to add guys, though. You still got to add guys. I'm not gonna lie, K needs to move Vooch this offseason, though. 100%. Listen, like the Vooch dynamic needs to have been happened. It shouldn't. We shouldn't even be still talking about Vooch on this team. I think Vooch feels like we shouldn't even be talking about Vooch on this team. You know what I mean? Like, Vooch has been more than patient with the Bulls, and I'm sure he's gone into 4 or 5 off seasons in a row now, whereas Bridges is able to knock down a free throw there, where he's been promised that he's going to get moved. You know what I mean? And now Vooch is playing better. Here's not a drive, dropping this off here. Modest getting it over to Vooch. Vooch kicking it over to Giddey. Giddey pull up tray ball. Can't get that one to fall. AJ, yeah, but you're not even at the start line, though. Kobe's in his 6th year and probably is a 1-time, 2-time All-Star at best, so he's probably a 4 on a championship team. If they had Cooper on this team right now and you asked me the same question, my answer would be different. I mean, I feel you. I would say Kobe being in his 6th year has nothing to do with the bearing of where Kobe could go. This is Kobe in his 6th year where everybody got out of the way. You know, we've seen players bloom like this where you finally got the opportunity. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes it does take people getting out of your way for you to have that game, for you to get that opportunity. Now, I'm not saying he's there yet. I'm not saying that is who he is. I'm just saying that's what he's shown in the second half of this season, or since the All-Star break, I should say. You could be right. Kobe could be a 4 on a team. It's Kobe kicking this over to Modest. Modest couldn't handle the basketball. Bridges with the nasty spin, but blocked by Modest. Here's Giddey back to the basket. Backing, got the smaller guard on him, goes up over him. Bucket. Here's now Kobe getting this right side here. Getting this over to Bridges, back over now to Sampson. Sampson looking to make a move. Deep 3. Bucket. Right side, here's Buzelis. Top of the key over to Vooch, back over to Kobe White now. Kobe taking his time, coming off of the screen here. Step back, pull up, midi. Can't get it. Fighting for the ball. Rebound there. And here's the drive. Vooch getting the rebound. Up to Herter. Good pass. Oh, Herter, Euro step off of the glass. Lay. Kevin Herter, nasty work. And Kevin Herter holding the head here. Did they not call a foul on that? We haven't seen a player like that lead to being superstars that late, though. Maybe 2 or 3 on a championship team, but not a genuine star that can lead you to a championship. There's just no precedent. Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard was the other guy on the first championship team. It with the Spurs. Kawhi was already showing you superstar levels in year 3, though. No. Kawhi was nice in year 3. Kawhi was still 15 points a game. Kawhi was the finals MVP for guarding LeBron James. What are we talking about? He was not the finals MVP for his elite offensive games. Like, Kawhi Leonard is absolutely that guy. As now, Charlotte bringing the ball back up 79-65. And we got a foul call here on Herter. Pat, if you had to be stuck with THT's hair or Chris Middleton eyes, what are you picking? Oof. I would probably go THT's hair because I can shave it off. As now here's the drive. Curry, turnaround, float game, got that one to go. Bro said, yeah, by year 3, was one of the best defenders in the NBA, agreed, and an elite 3-level scorer whilst being the third option. But yeah, he's the example. I said that he averaged 15 points a game, and yes, he was one of the best defenders in the NBA. That don't make you a superstar. That doesn't make you a superstar at all. Like, that makes you a superstar? It's coming off the screen here, back up top. On the drive, turnaround, float game. Can't get that one to go. Rebound there. Here's Giddey pushing the table. Onto the bucket. Off of the glass. Can't get the lay. The statement, your statement was, you've never seen somebody turn into a superstar that late in their career. Kawhi Leonard literally turned into a superstar player in year 6 of his career. His playoff points per game was much higher, though. Not much higher. He averaged 5 more points. He legitimately averaged 5, which is good. I'm not telling you you're wrong. But it was higher. Good lay. But was that superstar? Like, Kawhi Leonard didn't look like a superstar till year 6. Here's now kicked over, back up top on the drive. Okogie stolen away there. by Kobe White. Kobe on the drive here, getting downhill at the bucket, off the glass, got the lay to go. That's a lot of contact, and he held his wrist. He was All-Star Defensive Player of the Year level by year 4. Agreed. And you saying superstar? I said Kobe could be a star. You asked for an example. I gave you an example, and then you were like, "No, that's not true." We saw flashes of him being. That don't mean you are one. Like, what are we talking about here? Nobody was calling Kawhi Leonard a superstar in year 5 of his career. Maurice Drake said, if we saying that, then Tony Allen is a superstar. Right. You know what I mean? Like, elite defense. Now he's a superstar. No, he was a great player. I think Giannis is the closest one, but even then he was showing things by year 3. Yeah, year 3, year 4, Giannis took off. They barely called Tatum a superstar until last year. Well, listen, for me, I think the difference in superstar is the accolade. The thing with Kawhi Leonard is Kawhi Leonard had all the accolades already, right? Like, he was in year 4 with the finals MVP because of the defense that he played on LeBron James. He was in year 4 with a championship already because of playing with that Spurs team. So he was in a different situation. He needed the points per game to get there. Jason Tatum always had the points per game. He always had. The thing that he didn't have was the clutch playoff appearances. Kawhi Leonard started his career off with the clutch playoff appearances. You know what I mean? He started his career off with, hey, kid, you get LeBron. Oh, okay. Tatum was averaging 30 points per game as a rookie for like 3 months. Yeah, he was great. He was an elite scorer. He was a great player. But for me, I think the thing is, like, now in today's age, because so many people average 25 plus, right? I wouldn't call Kobe White a superstar. Kobe White over the last 2 months has been averaging almost 30 points a game. I would never call him a superstar. I think the scoring numbers, the points per game and stuff like that don't mean nothing to me. You got to win. Dame Lillard is not a superstar. Dame Lillard is a star. He's a great player. He's one of the best point guards there is in the league right now when healthy. But superstars win. Superstars win. And that's what it comes down to. And I think you got to change the distinction in the word superstar for the modern era of basketball, because everybody's got a 20-plus point per game scorer on their team. Right? Back in the day, it was, right? Charles Barkley could be considered a superstar because there weren't that many people that could score like Charles Barkley. Like, he was one of the best. He was the second best player in the league, right? Winning didn't matter as much for them because there weren't enough players that could do that. You could tell, like, there's a separation between how good he is and how good the rest of y'all are. I don't think that exists anymore. Where as another bucket for Kobe going to work right now. I don't think that exists anymore in the modern NBA because the worst of the worst teams in the league. I mean, friggin', who's on Washington right now? I'll bet you somebody on Washington is Jordan Poole. Is Jordan Poole averaging 20? Alex Sarr, yeah. Jordan Poole right now is averaging 20 points per game. Right? Everybody's got a 20-point per game score. That's why, to me, like, you gotta have the points per game. You have to have the numbers is up, got that bucket to go. But you also gotta have the accolades. Right? James Harden is amazing. James Harden don't win when it counts. You got to have something to differentiate you from your contemporaries. As Vooch down low got that one up, but got fouled on that one. 88-73, Bulls lead here. Cam Thomas is a scoring beast, but he ain't a superstar. 100%. Crazy take. I believe Kemba for the Hornets was a superstar. Nah. You just like Kemba. You just like Kemba. I don't know why people are saying Harden is better than Wade. That's OC. Harden is more skilled than Dwayne Wade. That's not even a question. James Harden is more skilled than Dwayne Wade. But, you know, again, what do you define winning as? 88-73, 89-73, I should say. 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Charlotte bringing the ball up here. So you're saying the Wizards have someone that can get 20 points? Yeah, legit. As float game. Can't get that one to go. Rebound there by Kobe White. Kobe getting the ball ahead here to Terry. Oh, Terry said he wanted to get to the bucket. Get yourself a bucket. Oh, he smoked it. And he was out of bounds. That was going to be Wizards ball. He had the lane. He had the lay, and he smoked it. Here's now bringing the ball back. Kicked over right side. Here's Nurkic. Nurkic dropping this off to Smith Jr. Looking to attack here. A lot of contact from Herter. Jesus, bud. Back up top. Nurkic, open three. Vooch living with it, but he knocks it down. Adrian the Kid said, if we're to say the definition of superstar, are you on playback and in Twitch? Shout out to Adrian, supporting on all platforms, man. If we're going to say the definition of superstar is a dude who can lead your team to a conference finals championship, how many guys can do that? Not many. Guess what? There's not a lot of superstars. As P. Will, he's downhill, got the two-hand jam. Not many. I like my superstars right now in the NBA. Jokic as another steal here. Here's Kobe driving into a 3-on-1. Oh, little hezzy. Oh, he got everybody mixed up over to Terry. Terry couldn't handle the ball cleanly on that one. Gets it out to P. Will. All right, let's calm down. The run is over. As Vooch pull up midi. Can't knock that one down. Rebounded by Nurkic. It's Jokic. I would say it's tough to say when healthy, but Kawhi is still a superstar player when he is healthy. Tatum, I'll throw in there now. I guess by default, I have to throw Jaylen Brown in there because of him being the reason that they win that championship. Steph, Giannis, Bron is still in there, I guess. KD. And that's probably it. Now, depending on who wins this MVP this year, maybe Shea's in there. You know what I mean? Like maybe Shea's in there as they kick this left side over to Giddey. I don't know about KD anymore. Listen, maybe not. But KD is still KD. Listen, the Suns are horrible. But it's also because KD is not overstepping his boundaries. As they kick this back over to Terry. Terry getting absolutely harassed and then got pushed down. Oh, we finna have a kerfuffle on this mug. Dalen Terry getting pushed down, coming back into the play, and now he's taking off. And they get this ahead to Terry. He can't handle the basketball. And he goes crashing into the crowd. We got beer everywhere. Now, KD been getting buckets and L's. Yeah, I mean, listen, that is how poorly built that team is. If we're looking at the last 2 years, I have to put Shea in there, man. Again, you gotta, right? Shea's a great basketball player. I agree. You got to win. Now, where he's got his team, he looks amazing. But Dame Lillard has had Portland in spots like this. And It didn't matter. You know what I mean? Like that's how I always say superstars get you to championships and win. Shai's just entering this. Shai's a star. You get to a finals, you get right. Even Luka, I throw Luka in there getting to a finals, right? I think getting there does matter. Nah, you gotta win. You do gotta win. Because I didn't give it to Tatum when he just made it, and then they got cooked in that mug. But to me, it's not many. Like, I don't have 15 superstars in the league. I think I've got those 8, and some of them are old enough that they fringe dudes. LeBron is still amazing, but LeBron is aging out. He still looks great, but like that's going to come to an end here eventually, one day, probably. I don't know when. As they get this over now, P. Will, little cross in and out, back out. Giddey jab step, 91-77, Bulls lead. Giddey downhill, off of the glass, can't get that one to go, but got the foul. But like that's normal. Less than a third of your league is superstars. Or less than a third of the teams in your league, I should say, have superstars. That makes sense. Otherwise, everybody's a superstar. Anybody that can put up a high number, superstar player. Dame, superstar. Got the same accolades since rookie year. Kobe White, superstar. Give it to him. 35 points, scored a 48-point game. You know what I mean? Like, how does it impact winning? Zach LaVine can score just as well as Jason Tatum can in specific moments, right? Like, but it doesn't. Is it impacting winning? Is now coming off of the screen here. Charlotte trying to get something going. Float game at the bucket. Can't get that one to fall. Fighting for the rebound. Hey, good job getting his own rebound there. Pull up 3. Couldn't get that one to go either. That was sharp. Couldn't knock that one down. Here's now P. Will off of the glass. Can't get that to go. Apart from Jokic and Shai, all of them were drafted with top 5 picks and led their team to at least a conference finals. I mean, I get, yeah, I hear you. But as they get this out, pull up 3, air ball by Giddey. Jesus. But also, everybody I said didn't win a championship through tanking. If you're going to say that, you can have Mitchell Trubisky as a superstar because he won the Nickelodeon MVP. Nah, not the same kind of award, my guy. Here's now THT bringing the ball up here. 93-79. They get this right side. P. Will back over, getting it over to Phillips. Oh, beautiful ball movement by the Bulls here. Zach Collins tried to get it up there and got that one knocked away. Step through at the bucket, lay. And hey, a nice little run here. It's a 12-point game now. Here's now bringing the ball back out. Giddey over to THT. On the drive, THT pump fake, trying to get the body in there. He looks confused, dog. They get this down to Giddey now. Giddey float game, got the foul. Can't get the end one. Nando said, hey, Pat, do you think there's anyone in the draft that we can pick to be our number 1? I don't know. Like there's a lot of talent in this draft. But I think the Bulls are picking for a specific need right now. Right? To me, the Bulls are picking for the best big man that they can get because you feel like Giddey is a piece and you probably end up extending him. You feel like Kobe is a piece. You probably end up getting a contract done with him. You think you've got something with Modest there. If that's the case, I think they go big man. And I think you're bringing that guy in here to be a really, really good, couldn't get that one to go, and that's going to be the end of the third. A really, really freaking good cog in the machine. Right? Chet Holmgren level cog in the machine, but not the main cog. Now, if it ends up being that, I would say that's just a bonus for you. You end up with your big man as the best player on your team. Hey, look at that. Basketball works. But I think the Bulls baseline right now needs to be find the and I said cog, C-O-G, calm down, you animals. Find the biggest cog that you can to plug into this at that center position, and I think there's some really good pieces for that in this draft. I hear you, but especially if you're looking at the NBA post-second apron and the end of super teams and having the Bulls ownership group, it just seems very clear as to what the best way for the team to be at least relevant is. But I think that's the thing. Like, the goal for me with the Bulls is not for them to just be relevant. Because right now, listen, if the Bulls keep this core together and go into next season, the Bulls have won at a 57% clip to finish out the season. If you wanted a 57% clip next year, you're relevant. You're relevant. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna have more wins. You're gonna be relevant. But if you're able to do that and go through the draft and add that superstar piece in, or add a star piece in, I think it just puts you on a better path quicker. The bottom out, like, yeah, the Pistons are fun now, but it's also, hey, we bottomed out. We were horrible. We went through 5 coaches before we finally found JB Bickerstaff, who's the only one who's come in and gotten through to these players. Matt Peck and Big Dave have been saying this for years. Now, listen, Matt and Big Dave are big pro tank guys, which is fine, to each their own. I just don't believe tanking works. Because since tanking is coming to the league, we haven't seen it win a championship yet. The most that tanking has done has made teams fun. Like, realistically, even OKC, I would say Chet is their only tank piece. Right? Is Chet their only tank piece? Because you traded for Shea. Isaiah Joe and Jay Will. Yeah, okay. So you got some solid role players out of it. But like your stars is Taj Gibson checking into the game. Shout out Taj, still going strong. Your star player was a trade. Who I don't know why the Clippers got rid of him. I remember seeing Shea on the Clippers and he was getting like 15 minutes a game. He came in and he was just lighting the Bulls up. I was like, why is this dude not getting more tick? It's Taj up and under bucket. 95-93. Listen, don't think because Taj in the game, this game is over. It's THT looking like a cluck. Good Lord. What happens when he's able to just go off for 25? Like, what clicks for him that he's like, hey, let me start playing basketball well? I'm so confused with THT. I'm so confused with, like, how one day he can just be great and the next day he can be absolutely horrible. Lou Dort wasn't even drafted. Lou Dort was great scouting. Lou Dort was great scouting. Lou Dort has nothing to do with the tank. Remember, Kawhi wanted PG, so the Clippers had to trade SGA. Is that how that went down? That does. Yeah, that's true. That's true. He wanted PG, and PG was on OKC. Yeah, that's true. That's wild to not be able to see that, but I guess I get it. (97-86) Bulls lead here. Coming off of the screen, here's Kobe White. Low cross. Back out now to Giddey. Giddey on the drive. Good spin. Giddey. Oh, found Phillips in the corner. Three. Oh, he couldn't knock it down. Oh, and Giddey with the save. Kobe, three. Bang. Bruh. Josh Giddey, just that little bit of extra, bro. And Kobe with another 30-point game. This is the one thing I will say about Kobe. Me and Adrian was having this debate earlier. And Adrian's over. He's been on the playback side. He's been on Twitch now. Shout out to Adrian over on Twitch as well. The one thing that I'll say about the Kobe run that he's on is now pull up three. Phillips, God dog it. If we had one more dude that could shoot, that's where Lonzo really can't shoot either because of the wrist. You need one more shooters. Pull up three. And Zach Collins can't get that. And that's last touch. They're going to say last touch by the Bulls. So many opportunities. You got to knock that down. What was I about to say? I don't even remember what I was talking about, bro. That just irritated me. They had 4 plays, and they couldn't knock down a single one. Oh, that's the one thing that, like, what we were debating about if Kobe White is a star or not. The thing for me about Kobe White that I think most that makes me believe that this is, if this can continue, he's got to do it right for a season without anybody in his way. Why he could become one of those top players. Kobe White is one of the few players in the NBA that is still having efficient basketball nights while putting up big points. Like, you see the stat lines on some of these mugs at the end of the day, bro, and it's like legitimately, oh, well, he got 45 on 36 shots. He got 50 on 42 shots. And it's just like, bro, this is not efficient. Like, I'm not sure why we're hype about this, but this is not efficient. But, like, you look at Kobe's run. Kobe got 35 on 12 of 17. He got 36 on 11 of 22, 5 for 10 for the 3-point line. He got 37 on 11 or on I'm sorry, he got 36 on 12 of 17. He got 35 on 10 of 18. He got 28 on 10 of 16. He got 31 on 9 of 16. Like, Kobe scoring how efficiently he is the thing about Kobe scoring that's actually impressive to me. Like, you're not seeing that in the NBA no more. Trae Young is a chucker. Trae Young to me is just a pure chucker, man. And I don't think that, for me, like, players who aren't going to become that guy don't do that. Also off topic, Pat, have you watched Ace of Diamond, the anime? Ain't that an anime? Oh, did Billy challenge that? Unsuccessful. So we lose a timeout. That was a wasted challenge. Yep, 186. I would like to keep that. I have seen maybe 3 episodes of it, all ran. I haven't watched it in order. I think I've seen it. It's the baseball one, right? Yeah. I saw one where Buddy was trying to prove that they were cheating, and he like scuffed the ball up or something with sandpaper, and then tried to put the sandpaper in Buddy's pocket as the pull up. Can't get that one to go. Yeah, I've seen a couple of episodes. I haven't watched it fully, but it looked good. The couple episodes I've seen, as Giddy got that ball knocked away, that's going to be out of bounds. 186. Bulls do lead here. Low in and out on the drive here. Pump fake. Kick back. Okogie on the drive here. Side step over to Taj Gibson. I mean, that's not Okogie. Who is that? 33. As drive can't get that one to go, but a foul call there on Mark Williams. It was 33. Or was that 30? 33. Jalen Sims. Taj got a number like he's not supposed to be on the team, bro. Taj out here wearing 67. Taj just said, give me something. F it. What was Taj Gibson number with the Bulls? Wasn't it like 20? Was Taj always 67? Hold on, let me see. 67 is crazy. I was gonna say he was 22 with the Bulls. All right, I was about to say, I was like, Taj always been 67. I see him on all these other teams though with 67. I don't know what changed. Maybe that's his thing. Oh, good move by Kobe. Is getting that back out. Modest pull up 3. He got it. Modest Buzelis. He's got 8 points on the day. He's had a tough day. Today's been a tough day for Modest. 3 ballers fell for him, but overall just hasn't been able to really get to the rim and get his shot off. Good take by Mark Williams. He's a monster, dog. And I'll tell you this right now, as they get this over to P. Will, dropping this out here, little float game, can't get that one to go. P. Will put back. Let me ask y'all this. And I know this is crazy, right? Because we want the draft picks, all that stuff. But knowing what the Bulls need, and knowing that Charlotte basically hates this guy because they tried to trade him already, would you try to trade for Mark Williams? As pull up 3, Kobe got it. 33 for Kobe. Would you try to trade for Mark Williams? As they get this over to Mark Williams, he's open, pull up 3. Can't get that one to fall. Taj trying to get the tip in. Bulls with the gang rebounding here. And a charge. Yes, it is. Good job by Zach Collins standing in there and taking it. No, Williams, I don't think he could pass a physical. I think, if I'm not mistaken, and I think they said it in the broadcast today, the Lakers effed up. From what I've heard, the Lakers messed up. And as Kobe getting past Taj. And basically that they should have allowed the trade to go through because what they thought was a medical concern was something that may shorten his career, but it's not going to impact him right now. And it's something that may shorten his career. It's not something that 100% will. As Vooch can't get that one to go. Low cross coming off of the screen here, kicked over right side. Mark Williams with the ball. Like, I think Mark Williams is everything we're looking for at that big man position. Pull up 3, can't get that one to fall. Rebound there, Vooch. As Horton Tucker up and under lay. 110-92 Bulls lead this thing. They kick this over to Mark Williams. Now out to the corner. Drive downhill. Good defense by Kobe White, but they call a foul. He got the risk. Tater Head said, there's a lot of teams that said they were scared he couldn't pass a physical. I mean, listen. If the concern is that in 10 years he might not be the same player, I'll deal with that in 10 years. I should be able to find a center that far down the road. You know what I'm saying? Like, like if the concern is, hey, like 10 years down the road, this dude's not going to be as healthy. I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, Mark Williams right now is 15 points per game. Shooting at 80% from the free throw line, shooting at 61% from the field. Not a big three-point shooter. He's taken a total of like 3 on the season, so that doesn't really come into play. But like, I just feel like that's one of those moves where it's like you already know they hate the guy. Go get that guy. And you probably can get him cheap. I heard 2 things. One is they talked to him and realized he ain't very bright. And 2, they got word from another big in the league that said they're coming to LA next year. Could be that too. And they use medical to kind of like, hey, that's how we're going to get out of this deal. I don't need him to be that smart. if the issue is smart, I don't need him to be that smart. You know what I need you to know? Hey, big man, go up there, grab rebound, put back. I can simplify the game for him easily. He will have in one of his best games that I've seen him have all season, 15 points on the day-to-day. Very efficient, being aggressive. Beautiful homecoming for him. They get this back to Kobe. Kobe and P. Will both having a great homecoming right now. Here's Vooch looking to go right at Mark Williams. Nice move. Couldn't get the finish. Here's a little cross. Now trying to get downhill here. Float game. Smith Jr. able to knock that one in. Here's Kobe bringing the ball up here. Oh, nasty. Hezzy lost the handle on it, though. Gets it back out to Modest. Here's now Vooch on the drive, going right at Mark Williams. A lot of contact there, and they call a foul on Vooch. Most teams, yes, but for LeBron, he only put up with JR because that boy was fired from 3. Listen, you get me 15 rebounds and 15 points, I put up with a lot. You definitely got to understand basketball scheme, though. I say, like, if the concern is that he doesn't understand, like, the scheme or something, to be like, that's a different conversation. But because in Charlotte, I would assume there's a lot of we're just doing what we can to make it happen. Hey, get out there and play, kid. Get your reps up. $113, $196. Bulls lead 5:33 to go here in this game. Trying to wrap this one up here. So here's now the drive, pump fake, pull up, midi. I don't know how that's a foul on Huerter, but they call a foul on Kevin Huerter on that one. Every team is looking for the next Porzingis. LOL. That's the ultimate cheat code if you can play 5 out. Yeah, I mean, listen, like, if you can find a Porzingis, that's great. And I think that there are players out there like that. The only question I would have about like bringing a guy in like Mark Williams is he the answer that you've been looking for so that Kobe, Modest, and all these other guys can flourish, right? Do I want a big that can shoot the three ball? Yes. Would I rather have that? Yes. But if you come in and good save there by Kobe White and Modest able to get it, and the Bulls actually do get it. Now there's ball ahead. Modest with the ball, thought about it, trying to get downhill. Now bringing the ball back out, drops this off to Herter. Right side, here's Kobe White. Coming off the league, dropping this down, pump fake. Oh, good pass. Here's Modest up and under. Jam. Oh, my God. Modest Buzelis. Dime from Bucci, up and under, behind the back jam. Oh, my goodness. Show me this again. Look at this. Dime, weave, hey. Hey. Modest a great in-game dunker, bro. He shouldn't have done that. He shouldn't have done that dunk contest. He got that in-game though. Common before he went to Duke gave me hope he could progress. I got that type of player when he was playing in the pro league. He was shooting it pretty well. Yeah, I mean, listen, like I would love to have the shooting big or the unicorn kind of guy, but I don't think you have to have that. And what you're looking for right now is just a young upgrade over Vooch. Doesn't mean you can't go out and find better. Man, it's only 2:00. That's hilarious. This all we about to be done with this game in like 2:30. Me and Hayes will be done with Locked On Bulls by about 3:30. Got the rest of our day. I love it. How's it already 5-3 to the Cubs in the first? Let's see. Look at the White Sox actually winning a game for once. Are the Cubs winning or losing? 5-3. Hey, Cubs been balling. The Cubs been balling. The White Sox have not. Oh, but my Dodgers are playing. That's my second team. Which I'm really claiming is my first team, but not really because I'm always going to be a diehard White Sox fan. But that's my second team. What is it doing? Oh, all right. That's a thing. Oh, throw my Dodgers up over here. It's 115-90 or 115-100 now. Bulls leading it here by 15. There was 80 pitches thrown plus 2 balks. Craziest first I've ever seen. I wish I could watch the Cubs, man. But I ain't getting Marquee. Hey, I ain't getting Chizen either. Oh, I wonder if I can and Billy Donovan calling a timeout. And Billy pissed about something. Good grief, Billy. Billy cussing Modest out right now. Let me see if I can add the Cubs game to here. MLB. I don't know if they letting the Cubs through. Oh. Might be able to do Cubs stream here. Oh, yes, I can. Yes, I can. Well, look at that. I can watch the Cubs. Not even a Cubs fan. All right. Shout out to Playback. Might be doing some baseball streams then. Might be doing some baseball streams then. Didn't know I could do that. That's still on break. Yeah, Deep just had his 80 craziest first I've ever seen. I need my Dodgers to get it back together though. They've been struggling in this series a little bit. Let's watch the end of this at bat and then go back to the Bulls. Oh, strike three. All right. It's now 117-100. Here's Kobe White getting downhill off of the glass. Oh, rolled it in over the outstretched block. Here's now coming off of the screen here. A drive. Oh, lost the handle on it. That was a kicked ball, but they're going to say just out of bounds. Bro, my sinus is killing me. $122-100. Bulls dominating right now. 3 minutes to go. Deep pull up three. Smith can't get that one. Got hit in the face, but no call came. They get this right side right now over to Kobe White. Kobe, low cross, got the ball up. Can't get that one to fall. Kobe White has been absolutely dominant right now. He's got 37 points. He is shooting 75% from the field. And he is shooting 75% from three. Kobe White has been amazing right now. He is shooting 75% from the field. It's tough, lay. Get Kobe 40, bro. Get Kobe 40. What the heck are we watching right now? As they throw this down to Vooch here. Vooch kicking it over to Giddey. Giddey up and under. Lay. Good take. And one. By the way, Josh Giddey, 7 for 13. He's shooting 53% from the field. 22, 8, and 10. Like, I get it. It's Charlotte, and Charlotte is cheeks. I get it. Oh, they taking Kobe out. Let him get his 40. But this man shot 75% from the field. Oddly enough, so did Patrick Williams. Both P. Will and Kobe White shoot 75% from the field. That's insane. This drive here, couldn't get that one to go. Good tip in. That ball gone? Oh, that's yesterday. I thought the Dodgers hit one. They kick this left side now, dropping us off here to Herter. Herter deep pull up three. Can't get that one hit off the front of the rim. It's 127-104. Pretty much all the starters off of the floor. Modest and Giddey still out there. I would assume Billy Donovan going to get them out of here pretty quickly. As Giddey driving down yet again, back out. Collins open three. Can't get that one to go. Hey, Billy, you can burn this time out and get Modest and Giddey out of this game here. There you go. I love this. Giddey getting after Modest. Look at that. Giddey getting after Modest on the defensive end. Giddey getting after Modest on the defensive end. As right side now, Carter into the game. Modest and Giddey sitting down. Javon Carter into the game, loses the ball immediately off his foot. Leroy Carter back at it again. Listen, this game pretty much over. The Bulls have done some really good things in a game like this. A game you should get as another foul call coming that way. As EJ Liddell picking up that foul call. But I mean, I love the fact that the Bulls are getting after young Modest Buzelis for not being on his assignment at the end of the game. Billy Donovan going at him. End of the game. Hey, you got to be on your stuff, dog. Like, what are you doing? Timeout. Hey, I don't like where you're at on the floor right now. You gotta be quicker there. All of a sudden, you get who the heck is 17? 17? Jameer Young. Have we seen Jameer Young get in a game? Have I just not paid attention? Could be that too. On the defensive end, though, hey, kid, you gotta move your feet. You gotta be in the spot. You gotta be in position. You're out of position. Like, don't matter that this is a blowout. Don't matter that this game is over. We got to be about our details. I love that. That's what good basketball teams do. Popped them up. So the Bulls right now a half game back of Atlanta. They are 2 games back on the Magic. That 7th seed might be a possibility, man. That 7th seed might actually be a possibility for the Bulls if they can get it. Then you only got to win 1 game instead of 2. When the Bulls get this one, Bulls will be 2.5 games back on Orlando. 2.5 games back on Orlando. That one probably will be tough to get. But this Bulls team showing a heck of a lot of fight to finish, man. They get this down to Collins, throwing it down. Oh, Liddell with the 2-hand jam. I love it. Oh, that was Emmanuel Miller that did that. Oh, look at Emmanuel Miller. He goes to the free throw line. Look at Emmanuel Miller. Hey, that boy got in the game and said, oh, I'm doing something. I'm leaving here with something. He kind of looked like Jimmy Butler. Let me not even start that. That's crazy. I can actually watch the Cubs game on here. is now bringing the ball up here. 131, 117. Bulls are going to get the win here. Love to see it. Love to see it. Good win. Kobe White, you are absolutely insane. 75% from the field. Good to see how the Bulls came out of this one, handling business. 2-game win streak. And the Bulls continue to try and climb the standings here. Is right now the Bulls 36-42. If the Atlanta Hawks take the loss, now they would probably still be the 8th seed because I do believe Atlanta holds the tiebreaker. But on Tuesday night, that would give the Bulls an opportunity to take over the 8th seed and be an actual playoff team, not a play-in team. It'll be very interesting to see what the Bulls do there. Appreciate you guys for tuning in and showing love. As always, man, hit that like button, subscribe to the page if you have not done so. Y'all stay safe out there, Chicago. See Red Nation. Stand up. Peace.